Good morning. Tough outing this weekend at University of Toledo. We knew that they were a good team. They had won 27 games last year. I think they were 40-4 going in our game of the last 3 years at home. They had 27 wins last year, won the league. We had 26 wins. They were the two highest win total teams in the Sun Belt MAC Challenge. And knew that we would get a good game from them. We had a great week of preparation. We went in. We were really good in the first half. We made shots. We took care of the basketball. We played excellent defense and built ourselves a lead going into the half and came out, and we extended that lead down to about the 12-minute mark, a little bit under that, and a 16-point lead evaporated pretty quickly. The reason for that was we were coming up empty on the offensive end. The last 9 possessions of the game, we were 8 out of 9 empty possessions with turnovers and missed shots. And we missed shots we'd been making all game. And I said on the radio the other night, I felt like that our guys got a little tired. And the game also changed when Joe Charles got his 4th foul and came out, and that put us at a disadvantage. Joe was having another good game, had a double-double. But defensively, we weren't as good as second half. They were, and give them credit. They scored 16 of their last 19 possessions. And, of course, they shot more free throws the second half than we shot in the game. And we had trouble getting to the line for whatever reason. We normally get there quite a bit. We got their 24 the first game, get their 6. So shot the three-point shot well. Got to protect the ball better. Just got a little bit loose with the ball, which was disappointing. But it's a game we can learn and grow from, and next time it happens, we'll be ready, hopefully, to handle it in a more mature way.
How long does it take for you to get a handle of what kind of team you have? Knowing that it's very different from what you usually do without having a really.
I feel like Saturday night was a good example. I mean, we're not there yet. We're learning, but we've got good players. We play together. I think all 5 starters scored in double figures. We shared the basketball. Our defense was excellent times. Kentrell Garnett did an unbelievable job on Maddox. He had 9 points, and he's the first-team All-League guy in the MAC. He's really good. Much bigger and stronger than Kentrell. But we feel like we've got a pretty good peg on our team right now, and we're going to see how high we can take it.
Kentrell gives you the defense end, but how good was it to see him kind of shake loose offensively for the first time? Man,
he started off slow, Dan. He missed a couple early, and then Kobe made a couple. Joe and Themis made a couple. But second half, I mean, he made one at the end of the half, and then second half, he got it going. He hit 2 big ones, and if we'd have found him, I was trying to get Themis on the drive to, we call it a replay, and hit Kentrell from behind the defense. He's going to get an open 3, but I wanted to get him another look or 2 late.
Coach, what have you seen from Themis, especially offensively? I mean, he had 25 against Toledo, had 20+ against Youngstown State. What have you seen from him on the offensive end?
He's probing, doing a good job. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He made several tough shots. If you look back at the Youngstown game, he was 6 of 17 from the field. In this game, the floater was going. He was getting the basket and finishing. I think he was 10 of 13, maybe. Had assists, had a few turnovers, got called for a walk the first half that we didn't see. But besides that, I thought he did a good job distributing. He's doing a little bit better job rebounding, and we need him to be a little bit better defensively. That's where he's got to step his game up.
Preparing for the Sun Belt Conference tournament is one thing, because most likely you've seen the teams. How do you prepare for teams that you don't see and you're playing, next week, 3 games in 3 days?
Well, we're on the Ohio tour, I think, right? It was Youngstown, Toledo, and then we're going to get Wright State out of Dayton. First round of the Gulf Coast showcase. So they've played a couple times, and actually Wright State plays Toledo midweek. So that'll be a good gauge for us because we know what Toledo's like. And we'll see how we match up with those guys. But you used to have to look at early film, last year's film. You know, the Youngstown State game was the hardest because you don't have any film and they got 7 new guys. But as the season goes on, our guys watch so many hours of film that we usually have a pretty good feel.
Coach, the streak. How obviously you want to keep the streak going, winning at home. But how important is that? Do you place? What's the level of importance you place on that? Obviously, you want to continue to win, but what's the level of importance?
Well, it's next game. Next game, we want to play well, and I thought we did that the other night. We didn't shoot the ball at all against Youngstown early. We did against Toledo and got off to a big lead, but we played really well, I felt like, against Youngstown. Had good defense the entire game. I had low turnover, 8. And so just try to grow from that